All right, now it's LockerMates, baby. Y'all know we had to spin the block. First off, we appreciate the way y'all rocking with us as well. All right. And with that being the case, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if y'all have not done so just yet. But baby, it's time to talk, man. TG up here, fresh to death. He doing the whole looky look thing, making sure he all, what I'm saying, fly and all that good stuff, man. But we gotta talk some LBs though, baby. We've
Hold
been
on,
doing the
locker
mock
man.
drafts.
Hold on,
You know what I'm
locker
saying?
man. Hold
Uh-oh,
on, locker
uh-oh,
man.
uh-oh.
You
What
got
you got?
your purple and gold on. I got my purple and gold on. It's purple
Uh-oh.
and gold Monday. Like we
Oh,
can't.
oh,
Like,
oh,
come on.
oh, okay,
Come
okay.
on. Like, what we doing?
Hey,
Like,
hey, hey, hey.
I'm with you.
Now, I
Now,
called you today. I called you today, but technically I didn't call you to discuss our outfits. But great minds
it
do
just
think alike,
happened.
man.
It happened.
Happen.
It
It happens
happened.
like that, man.
Locker
It
man
happens
type.
like that. That's why we lock 'em, mates, baby.
5 I'm with you.
Let's
With
go. Let's go. But
you.
now, man, we got to chop it up, baby. All right. Because we know draft time. But more importantly, man, we know we got some linebacker needs, man. So let's figure this thing out, man. In terms of our top three guys, who you look at as your top three inside linebacker prospects, and I'm gonna drop mine as well. So, if you would like to, you can go first.
Okay. So my number one, I got Jack Campbell out of
Okay.
Iowa. My number two, I got Dylan. What's it? Dylan Hanley.
Yeah,
Hanley.
yeah, like Deion Haley. Yeah,
Dayon Hanley. That's
yeah.
it. Dayon Hanley out of Washington State. And
Hmm.
my number three, I got Trenton Simpson out of Clemson.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Trenton Simpson out of Clemson. 22. 22.
Yeah.
Out of
Big safety.
big safety. You
Big
know,
safety.
I like the athletic. You know, I like him. You know, I like him.
All
You know,
right. So hold on. You said Deion Henley, Trenton Simpson, and who else?
Jack Campbell.
Jack. Oh yeah, Captain Jack. All
Uh,
right.
that's my
Okay. Okay.
number one. Big
Okay.
6'5", can run, can move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big, massive dude. Give me Tremaine Edmonds vibes in terms of just the stature. Watching him inside, it looks crazy, but he's
KJ,
productive though.
KJ Wright, like KJ Wright,
Okay.
like he can move. I think he'll be good coverage, good zone coverage guy.
Yeah.
I think he'll be a good blitzer. I think he'll be able to get off of blocks. He'll be good in the Pittsburgh. When we was talking linebackers, I'm saying the
Yeah.
Pittsburgh linebacker. I think he'll be a good Pittsburgh linebacker. He already wear that black and gold. Uh, I think he's
That boy
physical.
said, "Hit the logo switch, man. You good, bro? You good?"
I think he's physical. He can get to the ball. You
Yeah.
know, I think he's fast enough to get sideline to sideline, but I think he'll make his way sideline to sideline. Like he'll be able
Mm,
to get through the traffic to get where he's trying to go. I think he'll be a
yeah.
good player.
See, for me, man, I like Jack a lot. I love him more so because of just how physical he is. You watch him versus the run, he's a bully. But you're right, he can drop. But to me, though, when you talk coverage, you bring it up KJ. To me, Jack is more of a zone dropper than a man-to-man dropper, personally, man. I like Spider-Man though. You know KJ, man. He range and he do that. But to me, I think Jack is the better in terms of like the thumping element. But I think KJ has more of that ranginess to him. But to you, since you are the real life cover guy, you do this.
The big safety.
Jack Campbell.
The big
Is he
safety.
manning guys up, or are we talking zone concepts? Because you know here in Pittsburgh, unless it's cover three, we playing man. Everything is man.
I think he'll man a lot of guys up. If that makes sense. I think he'll man it.
Okay.
I don't think obviously he's not the guy you're gonna put on Kelsey. He's not the
Okay.
guy put on your super just, Pitts type athletes.
Yeah.
But I think he can cover the bigger tight ends, the more physical tight ends. I
Yeah.
think he'll cover Buddy out of Baltimore. I think
Okay. Mark
guys like
Andrews.
Mark Andrews. I think he can get with something like that.
Okay.
Bang it out. Bang it out. And I think
Okay.
that's wrong with it.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it. I like it. Okay, okay, okay. I can respect it. I can respect it. Okay, okay. Because like I said, I'm a Jack guy. My whole thing is I just don't know how that fits with the two thumpers we got in terms of Cole and the Landon. To me, Jack fits more like on that side than he does the athlete side. That's my only hiccup with him. But nah, Jack fire, man. I love his game though, without a doubt. Oh, so
I
It
think he's a
is,
talent linebacker though. I
yeah.
think 6'5" come in your building at
Oh
linebacker.
yeah, it
You
ran
know,
well at the combine too, man. Don't
ran
forget
well at the
that. Definitely ran
combine,
well, man.
ran like a four
Yeah.
six. I think that's the type of
Mm-hmm.
guy like big athletes.
Yeah.
Athletes.
Ooh.
Big
And then
athletes.
you went with okay. And then you had Trenton Simpson. Now he's unique to me because man, when I watch him, Mr. Apex, I'm gonna walk him out in this little 4x4, 3x5 walkout look. I love him as a cover guy, but is he a true inside linebacker? To me, I look at him more as a safety that's playing linebacker than necessarily a true linebacker.
Um, I think he's an athlete, big athlete. I think big
Okay.
athletes are unique. They're special. I think he's
Yeah.
definitely a safety that plays linebacker. You know, he still rocks the two. So I don't know if he's
Yeah.
all brought in on the linebacker, but I think he's a like big athlete. I think he
He
can
said
walk.
that 22, no, he ain't buying yet, man.
You know,
He ain't all the way committed.
but I think he can walk out and play your slot. I think he can be off your three. You can leave him in the game on all that nickel, all
Yeah.
that dime personnel. He's cool. He can be your
Yeah.
mic. He can still run your show. He went in at the combine like 240. So
No,
it's not
that was the surprising part. He definitely gave you that.
man. So he's not a little dude,
Yeah.
you know. Um,
Do
I
you
get
feel
what
like
you
he's
mean.
going to be able to hold up against that run though in the box? Or is he just going to be an athlete that struggles to play in that box, man, and you can't put him in there on rundowns?
Yeah, see, I think he still can play the run.
Okay.
Um, Dayon Buchanan-ish. If you remember Dayon
I
Buchanan,
remember. I remember. Yeah. Out in AZ, man. And then went to Tampa. Yeah.
I think he's got a game
Yeah.
like that. You know,
Okay.
can move. He's
Yeah.
not the biggest in there, but he'll be able to hold his own. You know,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think they got the thumpers. They're looking for the athlete. I keep saying that.
Yeah.
The athlete. I think that's what.
Okay.
Even though I love Jack Campbell.
Like I said, man, Trent, I like Trent a lot, man. I just wonder, is he gonna have a true home? He's like a tweener to so many things. I'm like, you're not all the way a safety, you're not all the way a box linebacker, you're not all the way a nickel, you're not necessarily a pass rusher blitzer, but he does all of those things good. That's the other part. So I'm just
Big
like, yeah, but it's like, yo, can that ultimately change and grow into more production at the NFL level? That's the big question with it. And that's the part where I just like, I don't know. Unless, like, if you're a DC, where are you putting him at?
I'm putting him at that dime linebacker, that Mac linebacker. I think he
Okay.
can play that. I think he gives you that Isaiah Simmons feel though, that if it don't work,
Mm. Okay,
yeah, you
okay.
kind of throw him at a big
Okay.
safety and let it come down.
Yeah.
You can put it at a nickel and maybe
Yeah.
blitz. I think it gives you versatility to where it's like, yeah, one of these should stick, one of these should
Yeah.
work. I think he'll be a good linebacker though. I think he'll be a good linebacker. I think
Okay. Okay.
in today's
Yeah.
game, where you got to play a lot of man, you got to play these trap zones. That's really just man. I think
Mm-hmm.
big athletic bodies that can play that linebacker position but can still cover. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
Okay. Okay.
I think he'll be straight. I like him. I think
I
he's
can
straight.
respect that. I can respect that. And then I guess I get to this dude because, well, actually, no. He's on your list. You talk about him, man. Let me, Dayon Henley, baby. Let me hit Mr. West Coast because I know you all on your West Coast kick, baby.
You know, I knew my West Coast guys. Washington State guy. He's the free DK on defense. Like that's who he is. DK on defense.
Yeah.
Like he looked the part, big. He can run. I watched him a lot more lately, and I
Yeah.
like him a lot more than I thought I did. Like
Yeah.
he can really run in it. He can run.
The
He
thing
gets
that surprised me, he was a former wide receiver. I did not know that initially. When you watch him on tape, he doesn't play like a former wide receiver. He plays like a linebacker.
yeah. He
I
was a receiver
like
that
that.
like that.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, you don't play. Like, I would have never known he was a wide receiver if I never looked it up, bro. I'm like, yo, he will hit you. He put his face in the fan. He's not scared to take on blocks. He can get sideline to sideline. Like, I like his game, bro. Yeah.
He look like is he Lawrence Timmons? Is he LT? Is he
Nigga,
like
I
is he
mean,
Law?
come on. Law was the last one that was a former wide receiver that we turned over to that dark side, you know?
Law dog like? I think he's running. I think he'll be a better pro than college. I think as
I
he
do
keeps
agree there. I do agree there.
as he
Yeah.
keeps playing position, he'll grow. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be like Shaq Thompson type. I think
Shaq
he's gonna.
nice though. Yeah. Shaq was nice. Well, still is nice. Yeah.
I think that's his flavor. Like he's gonna be somebody. He's gonna be
Okay.
keep getting bigger, bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie. I like your three. I like your three a lot. The problem is this, man. I only got one of them that I agree with, baby. Uh-oh. Hey now. So for me,
Okay.
man. So for me, bro, at number one, I love Drew Sanders. That is my guy.
Okay.
Inside, outside, that's the freak. That's my Michael Parsons. My biggest dilemma is how often I want to put him at inside because he can definitely take over a game at outside. But I don't want to leave him at outside because he could definitely be the guy at inside. I just love his versatility, love his size, and more importantly, the production that came with it. Didn't just look good, didn't just test good. The tape was hot too.
Yeah.
So, I
Bam,
had him at first.
Bama boy
Yeah.
on the other side.
You know what I'm saying, man?
I like those like army knives that they're
Yeah,
outsides that can go inside and they know how to
that's
use their
freaky.
hands and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think he's an outside. I think he's an outside. He's an outside in the league.
This is the
I'm
thing.
with Michael Parsons, but he's an outside.
He's a true outside that is highly capable of coming and playing inside. Where you got some guys that are true insides that you put out there on the outside, and it isn't always natural. He's a natural outside. You watch his hand movement, you watch how he rushed the passer. He's an outside guy, but he is super versatile, very similar to Michael Parsons. And that's the thing that's exciting. It's like, man, when you got a piece that could be a weapon at either spot like that, I love it, man. Like I could look at him as my number one outside, my number one inside. You know what I mean? Just depending on how I would push it. But you catch my drift though, man. I just think that he has those type of things that we'd be looking for, man. So that's why he's my number one. But I do at number two, though, this is where we got some similarity here. I went with Deion Henley as well, man. The more you watch him on tape, bro, like I didn't always stay up late. I'm going to be the first to admit it. Okay. I do not watch the games that come on and start at 11 o'clock. All them West Coast games, all that Pac-12 where the kickoffs at 10:30, kickoffs at midnight Eastern Standard Time. I wasn't watching that. So it took me a little bit of time to catch up to Dayon. All right, it took me some time. I know you up there all the time. You up there, TG up here, like bro. The main game on ABC go off at 10:30. I'm getting ready to chill. It's over. Football's done. You over here like, hey man, we still got action, baby. Let's ride. We still got action. We too different.
I watched the late ESPN. The
joint with Van Pelt, the one with Van Pelt. I be like, when Van Pelt comes on my TV, bro, I'm like, yo, it's time to turn the TV off. I've watched it for too long. Because there ain't nothing he gonna be telling me that I have not already seen, bro.
I watched the ESPN. I know.
Not the late night, bro. I can't do it. That's funny, bro. That's funny. So I went with Deion Henley at two, man. Obviously, you hit on a ton of those reasons, man. But I think he's just a super productive player, man. That's just scratching the surface. The longer he gets in the system, the longer he's able to just stay at one position. I think the sky is the limit with him, man. So, definitely excited about him. But this is where we go back to different again. You went Trenton Simpson, and for me, man, I had him as one of my honorable mentions. I like his game a lot. I just don't feel like he's gonna fit in terms of a true linebacker. But the guy that I went with as my third LB is DeMarvion Overshown, man, the cat out of Texas. I like his game. Dude is rangy, and when he arrives with bad intentions, bro. Like, I like that he got all the little armbands. Bro, like a creative player with the armbands, but the swag be there. He hits though, bro. Like that's my thing. I just like that part. I like the versatility. Could he be more physical against the run? Sure. But like we talked about in today's game, man, we're looking for the athlete. We're looking for the guy that can go sideline to sideline, the guy that is confident in coverage and in space. And to me, man, DeMarvion not only did that, but he was also productive with it.
He's a good player. What's my man name out of Tulane?
Williams. Was it Dorian?
Dorian.
Yeah, Dorian Williams, right? Yeah.
I thought
he's a monster too. He was nice too.
Yeah, he's better than that than me. Physical, super physical.
Yeah.
Running hit.
Oh, you said Dorian is better than that?
Yeah, I like Dorian better than that.
Oh.
No, you don't like
playing, bro.
no shots. I like Dorian. Dorian running and hitting. He's physical. I can see
He is.
Dorian. To be honest, Dorian was gonna make my three. Like I feel like he's on that. He's a
See,
rock.
I
He's
like Dorian. I like Dorian, but to me, he's my fifth. I'm like, I got Trenton ahead of him. Then I go Dorian, man. Ooh,
I got Trent ahead of him too. I got him on my
Dorian,
foot.
nice though. Dorian will hit you,
Dorian,
bro. Dorian will hit you, bro.
hit there with bad intentions. I can
Yes,
see him being a
yes,
steal. I can see that being a
yes,
stealer for real. He fits.
yeah.
He's running and hitting. He's
Facts,
running.
bruh.
When he's pulling up, trying to put you down.
And
Red dot. Red
I
dot.
like the fact
Lawrence
that, man, facts, big facts. But for me,
Lawrence
I also
Taylor.
like the fact that, man, he played at Tulane. So even though they still did their thing this season, they made some noise, it wasn't like it's a powerhouse or that is known for all this talent. It's like, nah, he was one of their leaders. He was the guy. And that to me
Tulane
also
was
stands out,
BTS
man.
though.
Yeah.
Tulane
No,
was
like I
BTS.
said, they definitely they did their thing this year. But when I'm taking on Tulane, we don't speak on Tulane like how we talk about Bama, like how we talk about O State and stuff like that. That's all.
I'm with you. They
Yeah.
made a good run. They had he was the heart of that defense though.
No,
And they had a top
facts.
ranked defense. It was a top 10
Facts.
ranked defense. So it's
Yeah.
like, he knows how to win.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has that dog mentality. It
Oh
seems
yeah.
like I can see
Facts.
him. I can see that being somebody keep an eye.
Yeah.
Remember I told you that name. Keep an eye on. I can see
Okay. So
maybe
so
in the fourth type.
okay. So just to clean it up to recap it, your three, you said you had Jack Campbell, Deion Henley, and Trenton Simpson. My three, obviously Drew Sanders, Deion Henley, and DeMarvion Overshown. So a couple guys that didn't make either one of our lists, but I did want to just see your thought process on them before we get up out of here. Was it Henry Toto, the cat out of Alabama. Ivan Pace Jr. is another one of them cats. And oh man, I'm drawing a blank. Let me get my other guy's name. Noah Sewell out of Oregon. I know another one of your West Coast guys, man.
I like Noah Sewell. That's the
Yeah.
brother of
Yeah.
Like, he was cool. So Noah Sewell's a good player. He could run. He's pretty rangy. He's not the biggest guy.
Right.
I like Henry Cioto at Alabama. He was at
Yeah.
He's all right.
I like him.
He's all right. I like him. He got that.
My question is he rangy enough to you though?
He can run. He's not as rangy as these other guys.
Right. That was my thing with him. Yeah.
I think he's a guy you can get like a little bit later.
Yeah.
6 type,
Mm-hmm. That's how I look like Ivan Pace is another dude I looked at like that. Like moves can find the ball a little bit undersized for me, but I feel like if I'm looking at something later on, I think it'd be worth a flyer. Yeah.
I can see that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
Okay.
Yeah, I like him.
Well, I'll say this then, man. Your list, it was good. I mean, obviously you ain't had like the dogs like how I did on my list, but your list was still cool, man. Like you get a little credit on your joint. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Man, I feel like you named outside linebackers, so it's kind of like we talk about outside. You know how you can.
I think outside, I just named the best dude that happens to be able to be outside and inside. If I say Micah Parsons, are you gonna fuck me if put Micah Parsons at inside linebacker? No. You're gonna be like, yo, he a dog at inside, he a dog at outside. So let me get there with Drew.
I'm shocked you didn't name baby TJ. I'm shocked you didn't name.
Hervik is outside to me though, bro.
Okay.
Hervik is a true outside. Like I know people talk about putting him at inside. I know they think he's capable of it, but you look at his tape with Wisconsin, he didn't play a ton of inside. I think that he's outside. I love him at outside. I just wonder, do you need to put a little bit of weight on it? That's all. But Drew to me legitimately has that flexibility where you're like, bro, on first and second, I want you in the box. On passing situations, come out here and walk out here and go cook something. Like that's what I see when I see Drew.
I agree with that. I think he's an outsider. I think he'll stay outside all day. I think he'll stay outside.
We'll see. We'll see. If you play Michael Parsons at outside the whole game, nobody's gonna fault you. but you still gonna be missing out what he could give you the inside too. So I get it, man. Yeah. All good, bro. All good. Hey, well, that's how we're gonna do it this week, man. But we're gonna keep these positions coming along. All right. You heard us talking about them inside cats. Maybe I have to talk about them outside cats next week, man. See what he talking about, man. Cause I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Where the real guys be at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where we really be out that thing. Let's go. But let's get it, man. But as always, though, man, we definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in with us, man. Keep tapping in, and we're gonna keep these things rolling. And we appreciate you. So until next time, peace.